Ooh. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, we're here today with an excruciatingly loud game. I can't hear myself. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's better. We're here with PARANORMASIGHT, which is a new, like, horror, mystery, adventure, visual novel type game that just came out yesterday. So, I hope I don't get jump scared in this game. I have a feeling it's gonna happen, but I feel like with visual novels, it's not like or like Danganronpa style games. It's not like a Resident Evil type of thing or Fear or anything where there's just constantly things lunging at you, you know? But I guess with visual novels too, there's still ways they can incorporate those scares. So, I mean, we'll find out. I have no idea how long this game is. I figure it's not long. I mean, I figure it's too long to finish in one stream. But we'll see how far we can get. This is a pretty interesting start, too, with this title. Like, there's not an actual title screen. It's like it's talking to you to introduce you to the game, I guess. I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. I saw it pop up in Steam. I was like, oh, this looks cool. Oh, it comes out in 5 days. I guess I'll get it and play it on stream. So, I'm going into this very blind. And we're greeted by the storyteller, who I'm sure is going to have quite an interesting tale. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Please don't get me in precarious situations. What are these things, Mr. Storyteller? This game uses autosave. That's good to know. Yeah, I mean, saving is a very important element of games. In fact, earlier today I posted a short about how I always save an extra time in games. I save one time, and then I save a second time just to make sure. Maybe the first time didn't work. 99.999999% of the time it worked. But, you know, just in the 0.00001% chance, I'll save a second time. Okay. That's he actually looks up. That's kind of meta. Looks up into the corner. Yep, the menu button. Cool. You can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. I read pretty fast, but I'll keep auto mode off. Saudi, I do the same thing. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. Was this OCD habit of extra saves? You should see, like back in the day when I'd play Fallout and Skyrim and stuff, not that I don't still play them, I do, but when I played them a lot, I'd have literally like 30 to 40 saves at a time. If there's a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the volume to 0. Like character specific? That would be pretty interesting. Really? Is there gonna be something interesting in it? What the hell is this? Mystery file thing on the left? That's kinda... Oh, so this is like a log of everything that he just said. Okay. So let's just check the controls, since he said to do that. Wow, what do you know? Up is up, down is down, left is left, right is right. That's pretty... pretty tricky stuff right there. Enter is confirm. WASD for the classic movement. Okay. Use curse. I don't know what I'm going to be cursing, but okay. Seems pretty straightforward. Thanks for the recommendation. I'm not using a controller, so I don't know why it's showing a controller in the settings here, but okay. One more thing you wish to confirm. What's that? Are you okay with getting scared? Oh. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Well, that would be Leo, my friend. I don't recall typing in the last name. And the music stopped right when he said that. This guy's a little bit of a mind reader, huh? Are you reading the name of my Steam account, maybe? I didn't expect that. This is like Metal Gear Solid on the PS1 reading your memory card type of stuff. Sebi already used plenty of curses earlier. Oh boy. Did you get the game and you were playing it earlier? Or were you just mad about something? I don't really like how it cuts off the E in my name here. Leo Lovelace. So do I press no so I can get rid of it? Yes, I wish to be called Leo. Thank you. Nice try. All right. Let us begin our You know what would suck is if there's like alternate endings and not agreeing with him at the start sets you on a bad end and I just ruin this whole playthrough. I wish I was getting trolled by Master Dual Card RNG. Yeah, that's a good reason to curse. I understand. Presented by Leo, huh? Alright. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Okay. Death is always a difficult thing to accept. An immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. Oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Yep. In an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Okay. Some are still being passed on. Oh, on that note, this may seem abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if? What if you had a chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? If you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, what would you do? Oh boy. I'd use it if I had to sacrifice myself. If I had to sacrifice someone, I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Asking a very philosophical question to start the game here. I don't think I would use it if I had to sacrifice myself. I don't think I would use it if I had to sacrifice someone else. You're trading a life for a life. If it came at no cost, on one hand, you know, that seems like, you know, what could go wrong? But I feel like these always have a catch. You know? And how would you pick? Everybody, I'm sure, has a lot of people, or at least a number of people, that they might think it would be nice to use it for. I feel like there's too much unknown. I would let somebody else take the risk. He didn't like that. He did not like that. Is it? The only thing that's the matter is I feel like you're trying to screw me over somehow, and I just started the game. You wanted to know what this box that has been sitting there is? What box? Under the TV? The cabinet? It's called the... I know what a color television is. The world I'll be sending you to is full of devices that do not exist. Am I somebody who was dead and is getting resurrected? If a person should wish to contact someone while they're out of the house, they can use public telephones. By the time I was growing up, public telephones weren't really a thing anymore. Yes, I came here for a story. PARANORMASIGHT, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Oh boy. Some will surely share your views. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly. Shogo Okie. An office worker, just like myself. An unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company from Sumida. Born in western Tokyo, to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of the color TV, he grew up amongst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. All good things. Graduated from a university in Tokyo, settled into an apolitical mindset. No strong ideals, no particular dissatisfaction. Content to just go with the flow. Safe to assume he'll follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, remaining at the same company until retirement. I don't think remaining at the same company until retirement is common. Most people switch jobs every few years nowadays. Well, that's nowadays. Plays folk guitar as a hobby and he's looking for a girlfriend. Alright. And the storyteller's a mystery, okay? Breaking news. What would that be? The body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. I hope it's not the guy that we just heard about. Wow, it is. Oh no. Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company, just drowned. Signs of a struggle were found and they suspect foul play. Oh, hello. Please pay no mind to what you've seen. Oh, are you going to rewind time? You nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. I mean, if I know the guy's going to die, that's a spoiler, right? Pretend you didn't see that. Let's turn it back a smidge. Okay. I saw. Okay, I understand. Don't worry. Obligatory disclaimer. Office worker dies noted. Yes. We have noted. Square Enix presents Shogo. Are you alright? Yoko? I can hear you. Huh? So did he change it so the office worker didn't actually die? He just fell asleep somewhere and now he gets found? Or is this further back in time before he dies? Hello, YuGiOh. Do you feel dizzy, have a headache, or your humor's off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. That doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. Drag the screen or move the right stick. All right. It's a telephone booth. Oh my god, jeez. Why'd you get in my face like that? Man. This isn't starting well. Oh, YuGiOh. I won't forget that. I'm not fine after you just freaking jump scared me. Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we were doing? I don't. I need you to tell me. You're messing with me, right? Stop, you're scaring me. I don't want to look around. You're gonna Who? I'm gonna get jump scared again by something. It's not gonna be her this time. There's gonna be something else. I know it. Where are we? This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's no one else around. Alright, so we know a little bit about the park now. And Sumida City is where this takes place. I assume highlighted words are going to be important. Unlike the river, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Okay. So I checked the surroundings. Let's check this telephone booth. Telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. So now we unlock a telephone booth file. Okay. This is going to be like there's mysteries or something. There's going to be like end of chapter things that based on what items you've clicked on and actually found the information for, that's going to determine like if you can get it, I guess. All right, so we have a telephone booth. Anything else mysterious? A playground. That's an interesting looking I mean, it looks, I guess it's weird that it has like holes in the side. But it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's peaceful at night. Okay. Let's talk. That was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Recall? I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? Didn't she... Oh. So... That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. That didn't take very long. I met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. I wonder if she killed me in the future. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. Okay. Love interest, who jump scares me. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Sebi, I'm vibing in a pitch black room. I mean, a pitch black room seems fitting for a game like this, yeah. Paranormal fanatic. She's a person of interest, all right? After obtaining a junior college degree, she started working as a housekeeper. She can see things that other people can't. Following graduation, she worked a desk job, quit within a year. Now she devours mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. She vowed to live life true to herself, never change for the sake of others. She has no regrets about the path she's taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo. Ogopogo. That's a good name. It's been by her side since she was a student. I don't trust her. Yeah, I don't know if I trust her either. So now can I... Is there anything else that I'm missing before I try recalling? All right, let's try. What can I remember? Her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Flashback time? Noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinshicho, and was here taking a quick break. I was looking around absent-mindedly. Yeah? Oh, when I noticed this girl loitering about. Digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. A little weird for a woman in her 20s to be doing that. Talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads, okay. Struck up a conversation with her. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. I mean, I don't know about total weirdo, but... I guess you could say I'm looking for something. I could give you a hand. But... Are you really just a good Samaritan, or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. No, I'm a good Samaritan. Wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. I'm sure I will, because it seems like I die about a month later. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. Ethan could give her a hand too. Yeah, I've got a hand. Ethan does have a hand. I mean, he glued it back on, though. So I don't know if he has a hand anymore. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. I mean, I'm also interested in, like, mystery stuff like this, so... I don't know if I necessarily believe it exists, but I'm interested in hearing about it. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Title drop. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukujima and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? No, keep giving me the backstory. I just work around here. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. Yep. Come on, keep dishing me out this lore. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different because they're all true. Do you know that because you can see things that other people can't? They're true. They're the real deal. Prove it. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Pretty much. I like these character designs, I gotta say. There's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Files updated. The file on Yoko. Honjo. Okay, so we have a map now. Some backstory on Honjo. Old-fashioned feel and architecture. If there's going to be some mystery or haunted stuff, it's got to be the old-fashioned stuff. That checks out. The occult craze, paranormal phenomena, supernatural aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, yep. What the hell is a plesiosaur? Oh, Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. I was obsessed with the Loch Ness Monster when I was a kid. I was always looking up videos of like sightings on YouTube. Bigfoot, aliens especially. I actually tricked my sister one night into believing that I got kidnapped by aliens overnight and that I spent the night in their UFO. I don't know how I pulled it off. I'm not a good liar, to say the least. But I made it work. All right. The Whispering Canal. So this is supposedly one of the 7 mysteries. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. And the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. The most famous of the 7 mysteries, the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunted Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, and the Ever-Burning Lantern. Unless I don't know how to count, that's 9. And this only says 7 mysteries. So, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, there are actually, despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. See, this is what happens when you don't read. As we've learned in multiple of my streams now, reading is important. Okay, so we understand. We exchanged contact info, and we've talked on the phone a few times. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Where'd she go? Am I gonna get jump scared now? I'm gonna have to turn the camera around. There's gonna be something behind me. Oh, the music got nice and creepy now, too. According to... Oh, she's over there. Okay. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is somewhere here somewhere. Boo. Oh, Sebi, you gave me quite the fright. If I had a heart rate monitor on right now, I'd be at like 120 BPM. It's apparently the story that the expression "left at the canal" originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Is that what I just read? Okay. So Yoko's over there. Is there anything else mysterious that has appeared? No? Alright, Yoko. What you doing back over here? There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. This is the exact same thing it said earlier. No animal needs that much petting. I don't know, man. I've met some needy pets out there. Geez, she's still at it. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I still can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh, man. Got a lot of stuff to read here. Okay. Obligatory lore dump to start the game. Only natural. The Fool's Procession, a mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, and much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. The Beckoning Light. While walking along the road near Hwonji, at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it's a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Will the 7 mysteries be on the test, Teach? With the amount of lore dump here, I'm gonna guess yes. Zombie, welcome to the stream. Ah yes, my favorite lore dump in the game. Hopefully this big lore dump at the start is the only one, and then it just kind of slowly pieces stuff out. Because this is a lot to throw at you. The Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in Iriecho, near Shimoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again, clack clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it's the warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. My dude is clapping. Clapping what is the real question. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known as the Beach Residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternal green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of trees was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it became legend at all. Yeah, if something is super realistic and it doesn't make sense, then... I mean, if it makes sense, like, why would it become a legend? Alright, we're making our way through. The Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided on the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to the much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. This one doesn't seem very creepy. Foot Washing Mansion also doesn't seem very creepy, just based on the name. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigesui Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. "Wash," it commanded. Now it's creepy. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. The One-Sided Reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances every time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body and threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Okay. Guy's kind of a jerk. Last but not least, the ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigesui. Why does so much happen with this canal? This is the most cursed canal in the world. There's something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. When I was in New York City somewhat recently, there was a hot dog cart like that. I never, in all the days I was there and walked past that cart, which was a lot of times, ever saw it open or the person in there actually selling their hot dogs. Very, very mysterious, I know. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story where the lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Well, that is a lot of mysteries. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Especially since the music stopped. I wonder what mysterious entity is standing behind me right now. Hey, Yoko, blink if there's something behind me. Oh boy. Huh? Didn't you hear that? I don't want to upset her, but I didn't hear anything. I'll go with this. I did feel like I heard something. I'm not sure, though. Yeah. That's like the most ambiguous response you could give. That was creepy. But you're a special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? Yeah, I feel the same, Shogo. What is that even supposed to mean? All I hear is the storm outside my window. Sebi, that seems like it will really contribute to the atmosphere, though. You're in a pitch black room watching a horror game and there's a storm outside. Very creepy. Very creepy. I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Oh, boy. Huh? What is that supposed to mean, Yoko? Shogo Okie at 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. That was a joke, right? It's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights can always be used in... Why is it just the same things again? That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling... That's the same thing it had before. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now, it kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh, you don't think I'm actually some kind of evil spirit. I mean, I don't know if I trust you. I don't necessarily think you're an evil spirit. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could take down a whole gimlet in one gulp. I still don't see what spirit sense has to do with alcohol. Let me just clarify something. I agree. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? I could... What does alcohol have to do with this, Hyoko? That being said, I do quite like Moscow Mules. That's a good drink. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and paranormal at this time of night. She's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless, no, it can't be. Or could it? I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. The spirit world is all about mind and soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they see something and then they really do because they believed they would. Is that how that works? Just like drinking, you never know how much booze you can handle until you are ready to down some shots. I can't handle very much. I am the definition of a lightweight, let me tell you. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. Shogo is me IRL. I just realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Alright, what else? Alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink real alcohol, I mean? I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, I believe I said I'm pretty into you earlier, right? Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. My man's flirting. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see if you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. You're missing out, Yoko. Really? Really? I can see them too, wait. Good luck, Sebi. Hopefully that doesn't mean this is the last time I see you in chat and you just got spirited away by the ghosts. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Even at 1 a.m. in this creepy environment, my man is hitting on her. What a guy. Are you asking me out? No, you're just being... I'm not being a good Samaritan there. I'd be up for that. Let's go! Let's go. My man, he's got game. He's got the Riz. Good job. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Come on. Don't add this to it. All right, let's get to work. My man says all the creepy stuff is worth it. What a quick change of pace, Sebi. Pog to no in the span of about 15 seconds. Oh, so there's a check mark. So I've exhausted all of the options for that dialogue, I guess. So Spirit Sense still has more. You can't be serious. Alright, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries at the library. Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Nice researching. Thanks, Yoko. I tried my best. Some people think there could be up to 15. Interesting. There's more extra stories than the main ones. But the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. Yeah, 7 is a pretty good number for that kind of stuff. More likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. That makes sense. It's a good point, yeah. I am Shogo. I'm predicting his lines. What caught my attention? So I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought they were supposed to be ghost stories. They're more like a collection of superstitions, yep. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Yeah, what are you expecting to find digging around in the sandbox, actually? Telephone game, true. Even just a very simple version of the telephone game shows that things change from what you're told very, very quickly. So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. About what? People from around here have that expression left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned. That's what I'm trying to find. You better not freaking, like, cripple and abandon me here for some evil spirits to pick up. I'm watching you, Yoko. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Martini Man Shogo, thanks. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. There's our key word for this discussion. Seems a little too far-fetched to be true. Anything involving raising the dead seems pretty far-fetched. Compared to, like, other urban legends and stuff, at least. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life. Rumor has it that an old manuscript contained actual details about the rite was recently discovered. You sure know a lot about this stuff. Well, I believe she's a self-proclaimed paranormal fan, right? I don't think that's secret, dude. You're asking a guy you barely know to come with you to a creepy park at 1 a.m. to look for one of the 7 mysteries. What is secret about that? Yeah, I kind of got that. I am Shogo, I'm telling you. Don't give me that look. Come on. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Makes sense. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Oh, so you actually know the professor. Alright, the Rite of Resurrection. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Wait, hang on, I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 Mysteries of Honjo? Please don't. It's the other way around? What do you mean? Started off searching for the right. Oh, so she must have somebody that she wants to bring back? Or just because she's interested in the occult? Hard to say. Along the way, I realized I needed to investigate the 7 Mysteries of Honjo first. I see, so then... if you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got somebody you want to bring back? Hit a sore spot. You know what? Forget it. Yeah. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. Didn't mean to pry. Sorry. Ogopogo? Her dog? Ogopogo? Died in an accident about a month ago, right when I first met her, huh? Ogopogo died? For 8 years. Ah, your dog, gotcha. You spent a long time together, losing him must have been really hard on you. Definitely, now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me, I know this must be hard to talk about. all that led to me meeting you. Yeah. Something good came out of it. I'll do everything I can to help you. Hopefully not sacrificing yourself, though. So, about the connection between the rite and the Seven Mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is that the original stories behind the Seven Mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? 10 out of 10. Yeah. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Some say what led to the Seven Mysteries coming to be was the Rite of Resurrection. But don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the Rite of Resurrection was way older than that. The Record of Fates. We got another keyword here. Whoa, what a name. We got Big Brain Sebi figuring out the whole plan. I feel like there's definitely some aspect to using Shogo as a means to potentially revive her dog. I'm not sure about the middle part, though. We'll find out together. The secret of the rite is hidden within the Seven Mysteries. So now the Seven Mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who, you know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. It starts with belief, right? The Record of Fates, an old manuscript from the Edo period written by a sorcerer who recovered the Rite of Resurrection. It's viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Ah, jeez. Made me jump? What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Oh my god, why is she making that face? I don't like that. Why are you... She's pointing. There's something behind me. There's something behind me. I know it. Let's think. Something's got her really rattled. Yeah, whatever's behind me. Yoko, are you okay? What's wrong? Stay with me. I feel eyes on my back. Yeah, there's something behind you, dude. Why else would she be pointing? Why? I don't like this face. She's in no condition to talk. I really don't want to turn around. I'll just squint. I'll squint while I do it. I'm almost at 180 degrees. I'm almost there. Squint. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything, but she looks oh, but she can see things that normal people can't. So maybe I won't see it. Only she can see it. Did I miss it? No. There has to be something strange around here. I should keep looking around. No. Push. Did something happen? Yoko? No, it's gonna be behind her now. Oh, What the? Yeah, what? Bro, I got chills on my whole body right now. Answer me, Yoko. It can't be. Why? Jesus Christ! Oh my god! You fucker! God! Ugh. Well, that got me. Yeah, what did just happen? Did that thing just leave her body and enter mine? Just hold on, everything's gonna be okay. She's not breathing. She's cold, I don't feel a pulse. Did she instantly die? Good thing you have a phone booth right there, but is there anything else about her body we can deduce before? I just need to call an ambulance. Okay. I can't really see anything. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff, her skin is cold, I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko? How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her? So now Shogo has a reason to use the rite of resurrection? That's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere here like that, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Gurren Lagann reference? Yoko, Gurren Lagann. Believe in the Yoko who believes in you. No, believe in the Yoko who believes in the rite of resurrection. Maybe I can still save her, even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times, and it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and Seven Mysteries were connected, so maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Whoa. This is what happened right before she freaked out. I wonder if she's going to be alive now. It must be around here somewhere, but where? No, she's not. Okay. There is an object here. Check the booth. The cold at night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. Yeah, like this. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be a weird prank she's playing. I don't think that's it, Shogo. Gonna open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Yeah. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forwards. Standing here makes me want to scream. No, I wanted to click on the playground. Why can't I click the playground now? That's... I would just leave, take therapy, and live happily ever after. That's the smart method, Sebi, I think. There's something here, I know it, I need to look harder. Although if some innocent poking around about the Seven Mysteries was enough to get YuGiOh killed, there's a good chance the same thing could happen to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. Alright, so what's this object? With spirits floating around it? Better not jump that freaking ghost girl again. There's a small wooden sculpture by her side with the fish. Is this that thing that she was looking for and the ghost had it and like dropped it when it attacked her? 3 or 4 centimeters tall, looks like it could be a keychain, but how rotted it is, it's too old for that. I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What is this thing? A curse stone, the Whispering Canal. Ah, there's the girl again. Help me, leave me, it hurts, why? Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? So was this... the truth of the Whispering Canal is that this girl was left behind? And suffered some horrible fate? A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. They walk away, turn their backs, leave me behind, drop dead, kill them. Those who walk away, kill them all. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can now use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Yikes. That's quite the power to get. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand, reap lives by the score, and claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers, for theirs are the equal of droves to lesser souls. Go forth and kill. So each of those 7 mysteries, I guess there's going to be 7 characters. We'll probably play as each one. So updated the Whispering Canal with this cursed power, resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With the wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her deeply. But one day, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped. Toki continued to wait all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother or father were anywhere to be found. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passerbys thought it was just the fish in the canal. The splashing faded and silence returned. So she must have been compelled to walk into the canal and drown. We have become death. We have the power. I don't know if I want that power, though. curse echoes are visual manifestations of curses, these manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo is like a is-it curse, and a possessed curse can inflict the curse upon others at will. A curse that that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Excuse me. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Curse stones are carvings imbued with curses. Soul dregs. When somebody dies, their life essence leaves their body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of a curse, their life essence turns into a residue called soul dregs. That must have been like the black stuff floating around this. The rite of resurrection uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead, but the amount of dregs required depends on when the person resurrected passed away. The more time that has passed, the more dregs are required. Okay, that all makes sense. The curse's memories flowed into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the rite, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the rite really exists, but this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that, putting my own life on the line is one thing, but murdering other people is another thing. And not just one person, scores. Now, if Yoko just died, I imagine you wouldn't need that many. I wonder if there's going to be a choice coming up to kill the people who come in the ambulance. Like, kill them, she gets revived. Don't, she stays dead. This is the curse of the Whispering Canal, a curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, I can bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more dregs. I'm at a loss here. That is quite the conundrum. Feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Oh, there's a guy back there. And there's a question mark thing over there. Okay. So I'm going to have to click on the guy, but I want to see what this is. It looks like a light floating in midair. So I can't, like, go investigate it or anything? Oh, I can zoom in. Alright, so I just have to leave that for now. Alright, so what's up with this guy? Ooh. I'm not, like, if this is a curse, do you want to call out? Like, what if it's a curse bearer? If it's a regular person, are they going to think that maybe I killed her? So calling out is my only chance to explain? I wonder if there's, like, a branching path system like Zero Escape has, and you can, like, go back and make the other choice to see what would happen. See if they respond. Now he disappeared, so he was a... Oh, wait. Oh my, how unexpected. Like, oh, is he surprised that I can see him? It was your curse that killed the poor woman, I take it? What? He must be a curse bearer. Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie? So he knows who I am? A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar. But he's acting like he knows me. Have we met somewhere before? This thing got closer. It looks like a will-o-wisp. Was there anything like that in the Seven Mysteries? Let's think. Who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's dressed up, but he looks shady. What's he doing? Something tells me curses are nothing new. If he's one of the others, I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my stone. Killing him will net me a lot. People, all I see are souls. No, Sebi, you're too far gone. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I want to talk to him. I don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? It's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. Don't even know my name. Disappointing but fortuitous. Why is that, Takumi? Takumi? The man who is covertly watching... Make me a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I'd like you to give it to me. How do you know about that? Well, I saw the whole thing. Oh, that doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the Seven Mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. It would be safer in mine. No, because you seem kind of shady, dude. I arrived too late to stop you from killing that. What do you... That wasn't me. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. That's true. I'd hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. He's gonna kill me with his. Oh, if I say he must, I'm gonna have to kill him, and if I say he can't... I mean, he must, if he knows about all of this. It would explain how he knows so much, so he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills his conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any moves. I have to keep him talking, then find a way to get my curse out. I wonder if that's his curse stone, because it appeared at the same time as him. Like, maybe if it gets to me, it kills me? Alright, let's just keep talking to him. Oh, but I can examine him again. Said his name was that. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's staring at me. Maybe I can recall something useful. Let's think first, and then recall. He does what he came here to do. He suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my stone, so I can't get out of scenario 1 alive. 2 hopes that something will happen and keep him talking until the ambulance shows up. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. How does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. If I say the light, is he just gonna kill me instantly? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? What do you mean I see no such thing, huh? It disappeared. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer. What does that mean? What do you want with my stone? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. Well, if he was telling the truth, that's probably for the best. You'll seal it away? Yeah, I'm curious how. Put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? If you're hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a stone, I assure you, you cannot. I only found this after Yoko died. I know you're the one who did this. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? So you're saying that at midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could tell me anything. Can I recall yet? No. Puss in Boots, the cursed Mozart. That was my Resident Evil names. I'm just racking up the nicknames, yeah. Puss in Boots, the cursed Mozart. That's just one long name for me, yeah. Before I give my stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. This dude is just annoyed that I asked that. He is annoyed beyond belief. I'm an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel a few days. Oh, so he is the professor that she must have met. 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. But she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Well, she did mention going to see someone else. The thing is still gone. My work, that's how he knows me. I've never met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Takumi is the secretary of the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, the chemicals company headquartered in Sumida City. He worships the company chairwoman Natsue Yamamori and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as her mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. He knows the names and faces of not only all employees in the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. So now I know who he is. This guy just totally lied to me. I feel like I need to get other information about him before I broach him about the identity. Why are you convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? I do. Oh no. Wait, is he gonna attack me if I turn around, or did she actually move and I'm gonna get jump scared? I don't want to turn around. He's gonna fucking attack me. I know it. He's gonna attack me as soon as I turn around. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? What would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It's the hearts of the selfish and insipid of those who would be the most tempted by the rite of resurrection, and a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I'm certain you're aware. You're a victim of circumstance, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. It's already too late, there's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward, and if you're standing in my way... Yeah, you shouldn't have just said that. Liars lose their soul. I've gone hollow. Oh no, Sebi. He's gone. He can't be saved. Do I call him out about his identity, or do I turn around? I still feel like he's gonna attack me. Or he's gonna forcibly steal the stone or something like that. God. This is tough. Like, am I overthinking it? Am I gonna be able to do both of them? He might attack me if I reveal that I know who he is. That thing's not here. Do I turn around or not? This guy's totally gonna attack me. He works at Hihaku Soaps like me, secretary of the chairwoman. He's above us lowly peons. I'm just gonna ask him. Suigen Gamyado my ass, I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps like me, you're the secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Hey, we're not at the office, you don't get to push me around. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones? Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It's our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it's not a matter that concerns rank and file. Chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Did something happen to her and he's trying to resurrect her? Okay, so now I've exhausted all of the options, so I have to turn around. Alright, I just have to suck it up and do it. Oh, am I gonna get jump scared or not? Oh my god. She did not move. Unless she's gonna jump at me right now. She doesn't look any different. Alright, this guy's gonna hit me. Yep. Saw that one coming a mile away. There's the spoiler. They found the body of me. But they didn't mention anything about the body of YuGiOh. You arrived at a less than favorable result. Well, I got spoiled. Are you going to tell me that I can change the result? Perhaps you ought to be more careful. I said like 5 times that he's going to attack me if I turn around. Oh, all right. Yeah, let's try again. Whatever you do, do not turn around. All right? So don't turn around. Got it. Is there anything else I can do then? You should have trusted Leo. I know. How could I not? Man. So how do I... Oh, wait, I've got it. All right. I know how I can convince him to leave. I totally forgot. Hand over the stone. Something came up. I called an ambulance. I forgot to mention I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. Not a great look. Probably, but I'm sticking with YuGiOh. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. How can you tell? I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I must take my leave. So I could kill him right now. Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I hope that you don't abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you good evening. Do I have to kill him, or can I choose not to? I didn't click it! Shogo, you dare? No, I didn't. That wasn't me. Oh, but he looks dead the exact same way as YuGiOh. And if she looks dead, did she turn around and try running away? How else would she have gotten killed and ended up in the same position? Whoa. It's gained 1% dregs. You have to kill 99 more people? Does Shogo like that rush of power? He's like Light from Death Note. Leo has turned? No! I swear I didn't mean it. I was wondering if I could let him leave. Yeah. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body, Takami's too. It will be all over the news tomorrow. Until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. What, the freaking basement of a hospital? I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takami barely got me any. I guess he mustn't have been a bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-cursed bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers might be, based on the locations of the curse of the mysteries. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are other places with connections to the mystery. At the very least, someone else could be thinking the same as me and I could run into them. Which of the mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of the river, just over the bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Wariguchi Street, past the train tracks. Further along the river, there's the beckoning light. Those three places are the closest. Guess I should start there. All right, I just have to pick one. Let's think. I'll collect the other bears before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location. I have a feeling that she's not gonna like you if you had to kill up to 100 people to bring her back to life, dude. It's not gonna go the way that you want. It's just gonna collect, or it's gonna repeat the same thing. Items. So there's my stone, the cursed stone of the Whispering Canal, 1% filled. It's probably going to make me play as all the other characters too, and then I'm going to start liking everybody and feel bad about having to choose, like, who lives and who dies. Well, this bridge seems like it's the closest to me, so let's go there. The Shimoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the haunting clappers used to be. I wandered around for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 yen lighter that someone threw away. Don't know if they're vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Alright, well, I have an item. Maybe that'll help me at a different location. There were a ton of cigarette butts. I was well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. Alright, I can't drag the screen around, so I guess I just have to move. Let's hit the street. This had two things, so I feel like this is the most likely to find somebody. Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are in this area. This late at night, even a road this big is as silent as a grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark? Could this be? It does seem oddly dark. Alright, let's jump to the bridge. Because if that's the actual main place I need to go, like, oh, there's a guy here. I was thinking maybe there was an item I could grab, like the lighter. I'm at the bridge. There's a guy. Do we investigate this guy, or do we go back to the suspicious darkness? That is one tough choice. I feel like I'm overthinking it. Let's go back to this dark place, since that was my first guess. Or that was my next try after the first guess didn't work. I can feel a strange presence in the air. Okay. It's past midnight, but it seems oddly dark, and the feeling is the same as before. Oh, there's something right there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the Seven Mysteries given form? There's a curse bearer around here. It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? Is this the lantern thing? Let me just observe it for now. Is there anything else around? I feel like the only thing I can do then is get closer. Don't jump at me. Do not jump at me. Please. That guy doesn't have a head. He's beheaded. Now what? I'm inside a building. Did they pull me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same? Maybe this person saw that and they didn't know what it was and got scared, so they're trying to save me. They don't have bad intentions. Ooh, good thing I have that lighter, right? Yeah, I have the lighter I picked up earlier. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. What the? Something? He's got a light that ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? Oh boy. So they were trying to take me out. Maybe the darkness was like how it works. So it just automatically uses the curse. I don't have a choice. I got outside of the building. That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the bearer, but it seems I'm alright. Gained 30%. So that was definitely a curse bearer. Wow. So there's a connection between the Seven Mysteries and the way the curse works. That could be useful to know. Definitely. So it's a mystery who was in there. Alright. So now... Yeah, good thing I got that lighter before I came here. I would have been done. So... I wonder, like, let's go back to the bridge. What are the odds now there's somebody there? No. Still the same as before. Alright, so let's go back to this bridge. Talk to that guy who was just standing around. Do a little investigating before we click on him, though. Hardly anyone's around. The other side is an industrial district. Even further down is the temple from which it gets its name. I guess all we can do now is... The bridge has an unusual structure. The river is a canal. Another canal, of course. So we just have to talk to this guy. Jeez! Oh my god. Why'd you do that? Scared me, dude. I don't like that look in your eye. I did not mean to switch the scene there. I misclicked. My cursor switched what screen I was on. Alright. This is a surprise. And what would the surprise be? Darida. If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out in these parts. Now it's just we gotta talk. If he knows my name, can he kill me? Yeah, what are you doing here? Shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Yeah. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, address, phone number, your age, occupation is more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. This guy's a character. You say you're a detective? Well, let's chat, Richter Kai. What's a detective doing around here? Working. Makes sense. Seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man. Yeah, you. Why should I tell you? I'm looking for someone. I feel like I can't give this guy information. I mean, I technically am looking for somebody but if he's a curse bearer, that might tip him off that I'm also one. Let's just say yeah, but if he's a detective, he could probably tell that I'm lying. Unless the strange man just refers to him. Because he isn't just was, he is pretty strange. And why should I tell you? I'm looking for the beckoning light. It's none of your business. I don't want to make him too standoffish. I'll give him this piece of information. Ah, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. That's right. A friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see for myself. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange light. All right, thanks for telling me. This guy doesn't want to turn around. Do you have a light on you? Like for cigarettes? Alright, so now I don't have a light. Oh, so again, it's a good thing that I didn't talk to this guy before I went to the previous place, because I once again wouldn't have had the lighter. Is there a reason I can't be here? My work is top secret. Yeah, I mean, you're a detective. That makes sense. Alright, so we've investigated the close ones. Now we have to investigate the far away ones? There's the Midoricho Park, Komagata High School. Let's hit the park first. Two mysterious people here. Looks like a cop, maybe? I return. What did I miss? Anything important? We, picked up a cheap lighter. We found a curse. Some guy tried ambushing us, and then I got them first. So I got like 30% full of my, souls. And then I talked to a crazy detective guy. And now I'm investigating more locations. Someone's there. Yeah, we got two guys here. All right. Two men, a middle-aged and a young adult talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them is a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch for a while. It looks like if it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. They were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. It wasn't a whole lot. A lot of it was me kind of sitting around just trying to pick between two decisions. Seven Mysteries. Oh. Was there a noise from behind us just now? Duck. Duck Shogo. You didn't even try hiding. Oh, you two are cops. People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm June Ariel from the Metropolitan Police Department. Alright, we got a newbie detective here. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. He's actually got quite the sweet tooth. Alright, two detectives. Gruff police detective. Fresh-faced police detective. Let's take a look at this guy. He's a pleasant one, all right? And this guy? He's intimidating. All right, let's talk to the younger guy. The previous guy just said you should avoid giving away your name, address, occupation, age, all that. And now right away, he asks for that information. I don't know much about that. I'm a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product. I use it all the time. Thank you. Get with the times, boss. Guys use these things. He looks so disappointed that this guy uses hair products. We even make men's cosmetics. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Be nice once you get the door closed. Who are you working for? Yeah, good cop, bad cop routine. Except instead of the two of them, it's secretly just the guy you think is the good cop is actually both. All right, we're getting on their good side. I'm searching for the Seven Mysteries. Have you heard of the Seven Mysteries, detective? I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park was one of the mysteries. What was it again? Oh, does he already know that there was somebody dead there? And now he's trying to probe if I was there? What? None of these were the park. Wasn't the park the one about the, like, siren thing? It's not the mansion. It's not the Clappers. That's the street near it. I don't think it was... Let me look at my files. Whispering Canal is where I just was. So the high school is the procession. The Clappers are the bridge. The beach are the gardens. The Taiko is Midorichi. None of the ones that it gave me as an option are correct. That's what I thought. I haven't been looking into it very hard. Does that mean something happened? We are investigators, so it is related to a case, but don't worry, there's no threat to civilians. We'll be here for a while longer. I didn't get to talk to this guy at all. Alright. I guess my only choice now is to go to the school. I wonder if I messed that conversation up somehow. Alright, we're at the school. What? She just like fall out of the ceiling in front of me or something? Did you just climb over the gate? Okay. High school eek. Yeah, it's been a long time since I was in high school. Alright, before I talk to her, let's finish investigating. The gate's closed, climbing over it looks easy. I can see the main building past the gate. Was she inside the school? A large gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. Alright, I think I've checked up surroundings. The school is supposedly on the former site of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the fool's procession. The 3 S's: sound morals, social responsibility, strength of spirit. But it's plagued by delinquency. All right. What can we learn about this student? School uniform, climbing over the gate. She must be a student. The thing she's hiding in her hand. Oh, she has one of the curses. Yeah, why are you at school late, Missy? I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. No. I didn't want to kill her. Shogo, what are you doing? A curse? Why? It can't be. But she called out somebody else's name. Gained 36%. So now I'm at 67 total? Leo, I didn't want to do it. I didn't even click the button. As soon as you encounter them and they turn around, he just automatically does it. I swear it wasn't me. You don't have a choice. How many more do I need? 1, 2. At the rate you're going, I think you only need 1 more, Shogo. On to the next one. I think there's only 1 location we haven't checked yet. Oh no, there's 2. One-sided reed. Evergreen Beach. Oh, and the 3rd one. Alright. Let's hit the gardens. It's closer. Looks pretty empty. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off, but it was easy enough to sneak in since there's no guards. However what? It feels weird being in the gardens after hours. There's not a visitor in sight. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes the place feel even more worldly. A lush green park. Central pond is shaped like the character for Heart. The gardens once pulled in water from the river, so its pond would ebb and flow. The curse must be like an endless cycle of death. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Because you have to kill all these people to resurrect somebody, and then, I don't know, the cycle just continues because of that? Oh my god, what? Why is there just some freaking lady standing right next to me? Oh my god. Don't ever do that again. So, have you decided what you're gonna do? With my curse stone? Oh, so precious. Stop zooming in on her face. Don't make a weird expression. Yeah. Curse stone. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. Oh my god. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so she continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your stone, I'll spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in the reply was, let me think about it. The harem begins. Oh no. Shogo, aka Leo, is a harem master. Alright. So what do we have to say about this strange woman? She's in her 30s, she has a refined air about her, but there's a shadow hanging over her. Let's chat, lady. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind, such an indecisive man. I might hand it over depending on certain things. Will you hear me out? She is so done with me already. Oh my god, I've never seen a more bored, annoyed expression in my life. Sure. If you take my stone, what are you going to do with it? It's brimming with dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many. How does she know? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself, so she wants to find people who have them, threaten them to get theirs, and then just use theirs to do the resurrection. 7? 7 what? What was that 7 about? That doesn't even show up in my log. Can you take dregs from other Cursebearer's stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit it's worth trying. She's creeping me out, man. Sebi says 7 too. What is this 7? You want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. Half right, half wrong. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Basically saying, give me yours or I'll kill you. 6. She's counting down. This is how many questions I get to ask before she kills me. You want soul dregs, that means you're after the right of resurrection. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh, don't give me that creepy look, lady. Do you mean if my situation is more dire, you'd give me your stone? I'd consider it. Liar. You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. Just gonna say 5. Yeah. Stop counting down. You're making me nervous. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. I can't because she's not gonna walk away. If you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off, so you must not know yet. Still have a chance. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Talking like this instead of killing you immediately, it's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Oh boy. 4. Oh boy. Let's keep prodding her about stones. You actually can't kill me. And that strange countdown from before, it's just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up? And if that's the case, give it a try. Only 4 more now. Let me tell you the number. 3. Oh, is it like if you get somebody to ask a certain amount of questions or something, you can kill them? What was the story? Did I expose myself? She said she can use it anytime. I've already filled. It could be a bluff. I can't hit over my stone. I need to figure out how hers is activated. If I can talk about something that would catch her interest. Where are we right now? We're in the gardens. And this is from some immortal thing. This was the immortal tree. So what would that have to do with a countdown? They're also saying it wasn't even really a legend, right? So maybe she really can't kill me. And it's all just a bluff. Hydration time. All right. We've been hydrated. I don't make threats, I make guarantees. Oh boy. We'll find out soon enough. I still haven't piqued her interest. I feel like the right is a better chance than the curse. My son? Oh. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. What happened to your son? He was only sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. Seems like a good kid. 2. Come on. I don't want to, like, piss her off if I keep bringing up her dead son. I don't feel like introducing myself is going to do anything. I gotta bring it up again. That was just a waste. This conversation is over. Alright, is she able to kill me? Such a shame. This is the end. She can. That guy. She wasn't even the one who had the curse. It was the freaking detective from before. Huh. So... Alright, let me retry, dude. Achievement unlocked. I'll try again. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. Bear in mind, Shogo has no way of realizing it, so I must react for him. So meta. Alright, so creepy lady's to my left. We did trigger her trap card. Let's not do that. If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry. And have a harder time killing you. Alright. So how... Let's try getting information out of her then. Call me ma'am. 6. She's completely running the show here. So I know because I exhausted all of the options with the Rite of Resurrection, that is not the right way to go. Introduce yourself, I didn't do it all last time. And Curse Stones, I didn't do all of the options. So whatever method is going to get me through this, it has to be through one of those. I'm going to keep talking about myself. You've had enough. 2 curse bears shouldn't be carrying on like this. Alright, so that feels like the end of that path. Yep. So I just have to go all in on the curse stones. So I've already read this part. We're just going to skip through until we get to new stuff. Going to completely skip the Rite of Resurrection stuff. So she said, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. Half right, half wrong. So I think it's right that she's stealing ones others have gathered. Oh, wait, no. She says later on it's that she doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. 3. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I think I know now that these 2 don't work. I just have to go all in on the curse stones. So anyway, I started cursing. That's basically what Shogo's doing at this point. As soon as he gets a chance, it's all over. I bet that detective from earlier just followed me out. Alright, lady. I get it. 2. I already had this. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it through again. 1. Last chance. This conversation's over. Alright, I died again. That's unfortunate. Okay, so, don't talk about myself, don't talk about the right, just go all in on curse stones. That's the solution here. Sorry, Shogo, I didn't mean to get you killed again. And I can't skip this part, so this freaking guy again. Okay. Let's think about this. So it's whatever he has. He has the bridge one. And if he has the bridge one, Saudi, I hate that guy. Me too, man. He acts all weird when you meet him, and then he just straight up kills me twice. The audacity. Alright, let's check the bridge. 7 mysteries. Which one happens at the bridge? This one. The fire one. But how? I don't think the fire one... I don't see how that would help me right now. Right? There's nothing about the surroundings that I can get. But, you know, now that I know that that guy is out there somewhere... No? Alright. Jump into this conversation again. No, I haven't. Sorry, lady. I would try the Sebi strat. Is that the same strat that you mentioned in the Resident Evil one? Just randomly try things until it works. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something I'm still doing even now. Something I have on me? Oh, what if I use the lighter that I have? Or the condition we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. She'd activate her curse before I get away from the gardens. I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I get do-overs. So if I that guy from before asked about my lighter. Let's just toss it. Do it. Oh, she didn't like that. Don't make that face at me. Ugh. Why is she losing it? Because I just, How did I... Oh, sorry, lady. Unfortunately, I don't have a choice. Shogo's just gonna do it. Boom. This man is a murderer. But is the detective still here then? Was he not actually here? Gain 25%. I still don't have enough. I need one more. I just have to go to the bridge. This is the last location. And there's nobody here. Oh, there's this kid. Quick question for you. What the? Sorry, this is sudden, but I have to ask. Are you a curse bearer? Well, here's our final showdown. This guy's got freaking legs behind him. Bridge. A large bridge. Here's Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to the Nihonbashi Bakurocho in Chuao City. During the Great Fire, which destroyed 60 to 70% of Edo, many drowned in the river attempting to swim away from the flames, resulting in the building of bridges to be a major focus. The bridge was simply known as Ohashi when it was first erected. The people of Edo took to calling it Ryogoku Bridge, or Two Nations Bridge, due to its location between Musashi and Shimosa. Musashi and Shimosa! FGO flashbacks. Oh no. Musashi is my favorite servant in FGO. Shimosa is her like debut chapter. Over time, the wide roads became popular locations for street performances. The bridge was rebuilt following an earthquake and still stands. All right. Good information. Anything else we can check before talking to this guy. The canal where the reed grew is supposed to be around here. Now there's no trace of it. There's a lady behind me, too. How did you... Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk to you. You'd better answer quickly before, well, you know. With every soul I collect, the easier it seems to get. True. Making it obvious he's a curse bearer. What is he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident he can activate his before I can activate mine. That lady could just shank me from the back. Yep, I'm a curse bearer. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. Alright. The name's Yutaro Namigaki. My curse is the foot washing mansion. He's very honest. Alright. I negate your stone. I play too much Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Curse negate. I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're curse bearers. We've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Sure. Maybe a college student? Quite the bold. He's got confidence. Alright, is the lady still behind me? Yep. Let's chat then. Will you join forces with me? You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too. In that case, it would be more effective for the two of us to work together. We could split the work and we'd have two kinds of curses. Can the dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? I don't know. He might just take mine, though. I wouldn't say this is going nowhere. If working together helps us both, maybe it's not a bad idea. But there's something I need to know. Tell me, how many dregs do you have right now? If he has none... I have some, of course. I am more than competent. I'm at 1%. So, this guy's not very helpful. I'm at 92. That's the amount of dregs I have. Oh, so he actually got me. As soon as you hear the voice, it's the end. Wow. All right. We've gotten killed by 3 different people today. I'm sorry, storyteller. I didn't mean to end on it. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of. Yeah. Because I can just keep retrying. Remember to ward off the curse before it's activated, but keep in mind he has no way of knowing. Yep. Alright, so let's think about this again. The only thing I have on me is the stone, which I can't use unless he turns around. That lady is not useful. Well, let's think about it. Gotta resume this conversation. What do you want? So there was this choice, and then I think... Was there another choice after this? Let's keep him talking. No. Okay, he just kills me right there. So I have to say this is a waste of time as soon as it starts. Alright. Bro, those legs are weird looking. I guess that's what happens when it's disembodied ghost legs, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Let's think. Think. How can I get away from the foot washing thing? I don't see anything around that I can click on, so I just have to try the other dialogue option. Yep. Good point, Shogo. You have no idea. You're just gonna have to trust me, or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 92. Oh, is it just going right back to the exact same spot? It is. So no matter what I choose, I get killed. Just by talking to him, it ends up with me getting killed. So I have to do something before talking to him. That's the only option. What is my way to evade curses that no one else is capable of? Just the fact that I can loop? You've already learned how to avoid hearing the voice of the curse echo somewhere. How to avoid it? I have to, like, plug my own ears? But I don't have any... Like, I can't use that item. There's not anything I'm missing, right? And I can't just walk away? Oh. Is this gonna be super meta? Can I... If I go in the options of the game and turn the voice volume all the way down, will that work? If I do this, then I can't hear the voice of the thing. If that works, that's going to be really cool. Alright, so I'm going to be nice on the first response, because that's the kind of guy I am. But then we'll see. Skip ahead to the part where he tries using it. Alright, here we go. I'm not hearing it. Oh my god, it worked. That's awesome. That's super cool. Meta way of doing it. Nice. Hello, Velvet. Welcome to the stream. There's no way. And yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. That's right. I don't completely understand it, but his curse's conditions haven't been met. This is my chance. Oh, I love all these good good vibes coming in. Wow, Leo is too smart. Leo's actually a genius. Yes, pats on back. Pats on back for that deduction. The guy with the glasses kind of looks like you. I guess he does have some similarities with the hairstyle, yeah. And the glasses, actually. Similar glasses. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to end up killing him in a minute. Get the hell out of here. He's going to turn around to run, and then he's just going to kill him. But the girl is still behind me. She's going to see me do it. Oh, she turned around. She's leaving in the background. So I'm over 100 now, so I could resurrect YuGiOh. But she saw it and left. No way, about to kill your own twin brother. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have a choice. Alright, I'm gonna turn the voice volume back up now. I should check my stone. It must have gained a lot. What? Did my stone just kill me? Huh? Oh, did the girl kill me when she left? I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okie had sought after. Normally would have been able to use the story chart feature freely, however, it has been locked until now. You can return to the story chart from time it breaks in the story. At those times, you'll choose for yourself which story you want to continue next. To quit playing a chapter and return to the chart, if you quit midway, you'll have to restart from the beginning. Completed chapters can be resumed at various points in the chapter. There are 2 phases that must be completed to fully complete. Damn, wasn't worth it. Yeah, I ended up dying. Unfortunate. We bring back her dog instead. That would be quite the twist. Alright, good to know that we can use this chart. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course, because you've gotten this far. What trigger did YuGiOh set off that led to her dying the way she did? As long as you make sure not to do that thing, which is turning my back on her? Have you determined how many people he killed with his curse? Let's think about this. So there was the guy at the start who caught me. There was the guy in the building who I couldn't see. There was the schoolgirl. There was the lady at the park. And there was the guy on the bridge. So that's 5. Or is the actual answer none? Is it like somebody else was compelling him to do it and it wasn't actually him? That's so yeah, so it's like, oh, is it that Shogo is killing him or is it somebody else? The correct answer is none. 5. Okay. Thank you. Please continue at your leisure from the story chart screen. We are twisted. We are. So, oh yeah, so it says Shogo here. So like the other, I bet all of the ones that we killed, like you're going to be able to play as each one of them. And they're going to have their own stories of how their paths can play out. So we can return to the park and have YuGiOh not end up dying, and then it will go down a different path. What's this moon here? I'm gonna save. I know there's an autosave, but I'll manual save too. Like on one hand, I feel like this is a good point to stop. On the other hand, I really want to know. Can YuGiOh be saved? Man. So, I guess let's just do it. I want to go here. Let's resume here. Something happened. So I don't want to turn around. She's scared. But I will not turn around. She's freaking out. Bring her back to reality. Snap her back to reality. Come on. There's nothing there. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out. There we go. So we unlocked a new route. Yoko's back. We resurrected her by going back in time. All right, Yoko. Come back to us. She's alive. Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you'd really lost it. Do you feel dizzy, have a headache, or your humor's off balance? You're the one who said it earlier. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? I'm glad you're back to normal now. I don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. It just doesn't feel safe to me and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Shogo's out of the game. Not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare. Yeah, Shogo's still a good person in this timeline. To placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Ooh. Is he still going to get wrapped up into it and she just won't end up dying? Alright, let's see. I wonder if the guy in the suit, because he wasn't actually a curse bearer, but will he still show up? Yoko must have been a curse bearer. In further news, I'm dead. So by saving Yoko, I die? What? Somebody came to the park and killed me. I wonder if Yoko killed me. Other unexplained deaths in the area at the same time. So even if I'm not the one... Wow. So if I'm not the one who goes around and kills everybody, somebody else does it. Very interesting. Shogo, no. I know. How could this happen to us? It's heartbreaking. Alright, what have you got to say for us, storyteller? It brings Shogo Okie's story to a close. Oh, Shogo dies no matter what. He either gets killed after getting his thing to 100, or he gets killed by somebody else. Live by the curse, die by the curse. Tragic. I know, it is so tragic. How could he do this? This is not the end. Far from it. This is where the story finally begins. The routes of the 3 protagonists have now been unlocked. So Shogo wasn't even one of the protagonists? Haruo Shigema, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. One of the 3 protagonists who we killed in his story. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division who's looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty, who we barely interacted with, so there's plenty more to learn about him. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. So another girl that we killed as Shogo. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. So the first lady wants to revive her son, the officer wants to revive the other officer, and the schoolgirl wants to revive her friend. Following the 3 storylines will reveal the full nature of all that's occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Oh, so we truly do have like a zero escape type flowchart here going on. Well, not really, because they each are just going to go straight, I assume. So if we do his story, we can find out what was going on at that crime scene. Maybe the other officer who died. If you do Yako, you get to find out what was going on at the school. And if you do Haruo, so the investigator must have been working with her, and he's looking into whoever kidnapped and murdered her son. Gotta do another save here. Very interesting. I'm torn. I really am. It's like I want to start another one. But, has been 2.5 hours. Probably makes sense to have each one of these be its own stream. Did our stream for Shogo, do a stream for Haruo, do a stream for Tetsuo, do one for Yako. So morning happens here. So all of these, it's going to be the night. So I bet you'll encounter Shogo in each of these. Maybe you'll find out how he died. Well, Shogo's story was certainly interesting. Definitely fast-paced. Like, I'm very curious. Because these ones were so... Like, you barely find anything about him. She literally just shows up and dies. You get a bit more out of her because I exhausted so many of the dialogue options. Knowing when to quit is true power. Yeah, it's so easy to keep going. But I work tomorrow. It's like, ah. Why? Why must we do this? That's what happens when you work the 9-to-5 grind. Oh, but I want to keep playing. I get so attached to stories and interested in finding out what happens. But I have to stop there. I can't save again, just to make sure. I can't let myself get too drawn into it. I do wonder, like, will Yoko show up again in the other people's stories? Why are you so tired, Leo? I was solving the 7 Mysteries of Honjo all night. I wish I could play all night. Endurance stream to just beat the entire game in one sitting. But I'm a weak adult who gets tired early and wakes up early. Like a nerd. I'm a nerd. Well, that's not even. That's just a well-adjusted adult, right? To get tired early and go to bed early. Did you get the game and play through it already, Sebi? I'm really curious about the girl who was with him, too. My evil twin. Or not evil. Seemed like a reasonably nice guy. We just have our hair on opposite sides. There must be more going on. Like, her name gets highlighted. So she must show up. He must have more to do. Curious what this guy's story is, too. So many mysteries going on in this game. Man. Not yet. Had a busy Thursday. Leo sleep. Yeah, well, if you did get it, hopefully you enjoy playing through it. Even though you've now been spoiled on Shogo's entire story. So that's what I look like when I yawn. Wonder how many of these... So I'm still missing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm still missing 25. I got the cheat codes now. Any percent, here I come. That's true. You can just speedrun now. Know all the right dialogue options and choices to make. Well, that was enjoyable, I thought. Like I said, I do like me a good thriller mystery type of thing, so this is right up that alley. I did get jump scared a couple times, but nothing super extreme, which I'm glad about. Definitely the story's strongest thing, though. Like, feels like it's drip feeding the beginning of a really good mystery. You can tell whoever put this together, like, the art is nice, the character designs are nice. Clearly... Oh, what? Another yawn. Clearly, made by people who like this type of horror mystery thing. Any percent, here I come. I was pogged out of my mind. Alright, I guess I will I can't talk. I will begrudgingly call it there, so that I don't start one of these and then before I know it, it's 2 in the morning and I'm just finishing one of the stories and I'm freaked out by whatever happened and then I can't sleep. Don't want that to happen when I'm still working. So yeah, unfortunately we'll have to call it. But I have a feeling you'll be seeing this again, because I would very much like to play through one of these stories. How soon will that happen? I don't know. With 4 streams a week, probably not that long of a wait. So with that, yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope you liked the story, and the few times I did get jump scared were good laughing moments for you, and you didn't also get jump scared. My fear is your comic relief. You know what I mean? Let's see. Streams for the rest of the week. So Saturday, 2 days from now, I believe 2 p.m. Eastern, I have more Atelier Ryza on the agenda. And then Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, more YuGiOh. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do for next week. It's like, oh, maybe I should stream more than 4 times a week so I can play even more games and continue. But then I don't want to burn my throat out. But yeah, rest of the week we got Atelier on Saturday afternoon, YuGiOh Sunday afternoon. So 2 out of the next 3 days. And hopefully continue to keep posting shorts daily. Keep that Leo stream of content coming. I wish I could be afraid. I wish I could be not afraid. I'm too wimpy. Yeah, like, it's kind of ironic that I'm not really a horror guy, but since I started streaming, I've done, what, 3 Resident Evil VR streams now? I've done this PARANORMASIGHT one, which is, you know, a horror mystery game. And then I have other stuff on my agenda, like the Dead Space remake, which, you know, that's more action than horror, but it still has the horror elements. Callisto Protocol I'd like to play. What else do I have? Like Corpse Party, Corpse Factory, Dark Deception. Like, I have an interest in horror games, but I'm just weak. I have to work up a lot of nerve to actually play them. More potions, more ladder climbing. Yes and yes. More potions, more barrels. More of Ryza's very attractive design. More ladder climbing. Hopefully, I want to get mid to high gold. If I could break into Plat 5, that would be awesome, but I have a hard time believing I'll be able to do that in one stream, because in gold, I think you have to start winning like 3 times to advance. Plus, you go down within the same rank if you lose, so it's harder to actually advance. I think it's due to my childhood being crazy. Now nothing seems to faze me much anymore. I mean, unfortunate to have had some crazy stuff in childhood, but if it helps you bear with some of the craziness and scariness of being older, then I guess that's kind of a good thing that came out of it. Just not necessarily a good way to get to that point. Where was I? Right. So, Ryza Saturday, YuGiOh Sunday. Hopefully look forward to it. Hopefully see you there. If not, hope you enjoy whatever you are doing for the weekend. Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is you're watching from. Do my, I hate having to say it or ask it, but do the obligatory smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I need that YouTube engagement to get the algorithm working. Mysterious, all-knowing, all-powerful YouTube algorithm. Nobody understands after all this time. Love to see it. So I will see you in less than 2 days in the Atelier. Thank you, Leo. Have a great Friday. Thank you, Sebi, for coming to watch, and as always, being active in chat. It's always nice seeing that. Hope you have a nice Friday, too. And I will see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.